Hey, New Game Club, the podcast where we play a game and then we talk about the game. We're playing Expedition 33. Fair warning, full spoilers ahead. We're getting, I want to say, towards the back third of Act 2. I have Tiffany and Alfredo, who are definitely here, and this is not ADR. Um, I believe we left off just after the last axon, and that leads us to the camp. Did you guys do the chats?
Yeah, I did all
Yes.
the chats. Just kind of. It
Um,
is it.
So, hmm?
Oh, I another thing. So with these chats, another thing I feel like I think last time I talked about where it feels like they just kind of threw something in without really caring about it. This one, the romance is really weird.
Yeah,
okay. So
yeah.
I didn't really see that coming. I didn't feel like this was a game that did that.
Yeah,
Gotta
like
have banging.
CL was like flirting with him for a while,
Mhm.
but like she's just like wanna, you know.
Yeah.
So did you guys
Okay.
when she asked? Did you guys say yes or no?
I said no.
I mean, I said yes. Obviously, you gotta bang.
I didn't because if for some reason CL out of nowhere started a romance option, I was like, there's probably other romance options, and I want to see my options. Obviously not with my L because that's obviously, but
That's the
Monaco,
sister.
Monaco. Imagine that romance option with him and Monaco.
There's some gay bro energy. I can see that.
Oh, definitely, yeah. So I kind of left it open, and she does ask twice about it, which later
Yeah.
I guess that's a
Okay.
later thing. But
I was like, what if saying no cancels it forever?
She's kind of chill about it.
yeah,
Yeah,
she does say later, like it's basically just a fuck. That's all it
yeah.
was.
Yeah, she does say it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
and then
she's not over her man.
when you turn her
Which
down the
so again
second
goes back to
time,
the mask thing.
Bristow's like, I can't keep the emotions out of it. And
Yeah,
she's like, understandable.
and it says they become better friends because of it. Yeah.
She just wants a booty call.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah.
Yeah. So, and then my theory was a little proven right after, because I haven't got a romance with any other characters, but Loon does have a moment where you're kind of talking to her and she opens up way more. She's more casual about things. And then it does say like you guys are getting really close and stuff. So I was like, okay, their next one might be a Loon like romance.
I feel like that kind of happened for me too, though.
Did it? Also, you think you have multiple romance options?
I don't know about that, maybe, but I feel like there was still like an open, or like Luna was being more chill.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, if you could just bang the whole party, I missed out on banging CL. CL is the best. She's very awesome. I love bangs. Every game, I love bangs.
And then it's like, okay, so then it's like CL and Verso go spend some time away from camp for a while. And I'm just like, this is not a big area, guys. Everyone knows what you're doing.
Also, so when you did, they didn't actually show any, like, there wasn't like a Baldur's Gate where it just shows you guys doing the nasty. Okay.
It's a fade to black.
Oh, that's lame.
Aw.
I want to see if Verso
They'd
had
have to
a
render
streak
their-
too through his like body hair.
A grape cube.
Yeah, just one grape, but it's very long and like swirly, like his hair.
So the Monaco chat, there's a haircut, and
Yes. Ugly haircut.
yeah, it sucks, but it's canon now, so now I have to use it.
Well, my head
It's technically canon.
My head thing was like, oh, he didn't like it after, so he just went and he grew his hair back
He just
out.
grew it back
Yeah,
out.
because he could transform stuff, so probably do that. It was really ugly.
Mael, French. I don't know. It means princess, apparently.
Chief and princess, just like that.
Chief,
Oh, yeah.
chief or princess.
I love how the princess
that's-
is always saying shit. That's like her thing. She's always just like shit.
And that's where the most specific power in the world, piano materialize, happens.
Mm-hmm. Well, the
with
picto,
Verso.
right? He said he's a picto.
Yeah, later they mention you can do that through a picto. Which is Also, this explains how their weapons materialize. It's also
Yes.
through Pictos, I guess.
And it must
Also,
be basic pick though, because she looks at him like, "Come on, did you really just ask if I know how to do that?"
I think Pictos are essentially, if you in the swimsuit costumes, you can see they all have like tattoos all over. I think the Pictos essentially are tattoos that you're magically
Oh,
imbuing into your body.
it's like
I think that's what it's supposed to
Full
be.
Metal Alchemist stuff, like with all tattoos all over your body and stuff.
I think kinda, and I think in the prologue that you're talking to a guy who says too, like, "Oh, that's crazy to use that magic. You have to do that to your body or something like
Mm.
that." So I think basically everything that materializes Pictos or tattoos essentially. But they must be temporary because we can just take them off like whatever.
Henna tattoos. Oh, okay, interesting. Hmm. As I also have something I noticed.
So did you guys get a oh, do you guys even use what are the gradient attacks?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think I've ever used one because it takes so long to charge up.
Yeah, like
they're pretty
if
strong
I
though.
have one charged, I'll use it. But yeah,
I forget it's there.
they do charge so fucking slow. You don't have
I used
much
And
it a
they're not
lot.
opportunity.
persistent. They're not persistent between battles.
No. That's the problem. But I did use it a lot for the Sprong fight because that took forever. So I had like
See,
I forgot about it. Then I saw I had 3, and then I used it, and then I forgot about it again. I saw I had 3, so I used it again. So
see,
yeah,
a fight like that, I could see building up. But so did Ciel learn an ability that you turned her down?
yes. So
Yeah,
I
she
thought
still
was
gains.
funny.
Yeah,
So I rejected her, and she was like, "Okay, that's okay." And then it was like, "Sail learns Doom," and I was just like, "Oh god, not the incel attack Doom."
Well, in my notes, they bang so good she learns Doom.
Yeah, I haven't used it yet, but I was just like, "Oh no, what have I done?" Um, but yeah, I mean that nothing really too significant happens. Just more basic like building friendship. I did before I even did any of the axons. I tried to go to the wall to see what would happen if I went to it. I don't know if any of you guys did that.
No.
no.
So I did go to the wall. I was like, oh, maybe if I go in with it, it'll, like I try to push through, it'll kill us all. Um, and we get there, and a cutscene plays.
That would be the best thing.
That would have been cool. But cutscene plays, and they're like on SK, and they're looking and talking, and it's like, oh, so this is the wall. And then Loon's like, I'm gonna try to touch it, like go through it, and he's like, I wouldn't. And she's like, oh no, I'm gonna
death wall.
Yeah, and then he's like, go ahead, touch it. If you don't believe me, touch it. And she touches it, and it like gives her kind of blowback. It kind of hurts her hand a little bit. And he's like, do you want to try it again? Like, kind of being like, you should have fucking listened to me. I'm not lying to you. But I thought that was
in the hot stove.
What happened?
Like when your dad tries to teach you not to touch a hot stove when you touch it anyway.
Yeah, it was
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because I have a dad. Yeah, it was definitely giving off that vibe. Like, okay, like find out for yourself. Like I told you, but yeah, find out for yourself if it actually does that.
Yeah, I didn't even think to try that.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I could kill my party by doing that. And then I was like, oh no! So then I turned around and went straight to the first axon for me, which was Siren. What was it? Siren.
It's like siren but French.
Yeah, so Siren, something like basically like a siren, like singing beautifully. And I like that area. I didn't like it as much as Visage. I like the concept of Visage more, but I think the siren area was done better. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It was huge. It was gigantic.
Very big.
Yeah, massive.
Yes.
So we get there and she does siren shit, I guess, and makes everyone see visions. And they all see like essentially someone they lost. It looks like, or someone that they're still like grieving about or connected to. I didn't see who Verso sees them.
Yeah, so when they go to fight her, like she gives them visions of their lost loved ones, but then she looks at Verso and he's just like glaring at her and she like recoils and that's when she starts to fight.
Yeah, it wasn't working on him.
Yeah.
But before that, did you guys kill her helper when you came across him?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I felt a little bit bad about it. Man's was just working, but it's like if you work for a bad guy, you're also a bad guy.
Yeah. I mean, are they bad? They're just kind of chilling and doing their thing, and someone comes into their house and they defend themselves, right? Or is there something else that they've said that I didn't hear that maybe they do stuff on the outer world?
I mean, the Nevrons kill people.
Not all Nevrons though, because we have Monoko and his group of people that were out there
Minoko's
too.
not a
Just
Nevron.
he isn't.
Not Nevron.
Oh.
No, he's a
He's
Gestrel.
a Gestrel.
Oh. See, I'm okay. I guess I see what I'm doing. But okay, I guess
You're
if that's
being racist.
if that's they're all Nevrons to me. So yeah, so I
Good Nevron's a dead Nevron.
goddamn Nevrons. But no, I killed him too because I assumed this was doing the trope of, hey, there's a thing before you fight the boss, and if you don't do something about it now, it's gonna affect the boss fight later. Which I'm assuming it would have because I killed him, so I don't know. But I know for a fact it did in. Oh no, I think she says at one point she calls something and nothing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that fight was cool.
I thought it was a cool fight. A guy with needles and shit. I thought that was fun.
Yeah, it was a really interesting fight. Not hard at all. And then honestly, that area is just so big. It's just a lot of dancing people. Nothing really too crazy about the area. It was nice.
What the fuck were those fucking elevators though?
Oh, they're like all twitching and
it's just like a guy who's like in horrible pain to be an elevator.
Yeah, and I didn't like the elevators because it just like, I need to take an elevator to get to this area, which takes like 10 seconds, and then after a while, when it was farther distances, it was just like, okay, we're just gonna put you in the elevators and go really fast because we gotta get you where we're getting you. Yeah.
I also have in mind. So we found a data cube for Expedition 55. They apparently used musical weapons to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just in my notes I have, man, they're just fucking throwing spaghetti at the wall in this whole situation. They just
yeah, it's kind of a hard counter.
What do we do? What are we doing with this expedition? Just give them some guitars, see what happens.
Yeah, I do think they eventually did that, right? They were just basically sending like, oh, you guys are you guys like tools? We're gonna send out the tool expedition. Oh, you guys are tall, the tall expedition. Yeah, definitely what happened.
I mean, there's definitely I can't remember if they said it was Expedition 55, but the reason this map is so open for a lot of spots, apparently there's an expedition somewhere that came in and demolished shit. So I think there was an amount of expeditions of, you know what, we're not gonna finish this, we're gonna die. Let's at least make it easier for those who come.
Yeah, like the climbing expedition.
Like,
explicitly though, like that's all we're doing. We're not even gonna try for the thing. All we're doing is making it easier for the next guys.
Yeah, I think Verso even says if it wasn't for them, like it wouldn't be this easy. You wouldn't be able to get around because all these holes are because of them. Which, yeah, it's awesome. I really wish the climbing expedition got there first because it would have been probably better just to make a climbing route down instead of going back everywhere. But yeah, so when the siren kind of made them see stuff they missed, I guess trying to charm them into staying, and maybe they probably would eventually died if it didn't just kill them outright when they had their guard down. That's the way I picture it. They were just going to stay there in their world and then eventually just die. Like
a siren, I could see.
Yeah.
Drawing you in.
Yeah.
Fucking with your emotions.
Because it was, I really liked it, but like you guys said, it was the little hints they were dropping. Like Mael kept saying, like, "Hey, this feels familiar to me." I think she said like 2 or 3 times where she kind of couldn't get over the fact that she's seen this before.
Yeah.
Don't know.
So Ciel sees, I'm guessing, her husband and a baby. So she was also a mother.
She was there was a baby in his hands.
Yeah, he did. He was holding a baby.
I can't remember her ever saying she was.
I feel like she would say that.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't even born. Maybe she lost it from maybe that she was pregnant. He lost him. She lost the baby. Because she hasn't said it, but yeah, he was definitely holding a baby.
Yeah.
And then Loon had her parents, I think, there, and
her old parents.
Yeah.
Mile had Gustav, obviously. And again, so I didn't see. If maybe I missed it because I was taking my notes, but I didn't see who Verso
There
saw.
wasn't
It was just
anyone.
like
No.
just no one.
No. Monaco saw what's his name? The
Noko.
son. Noko, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no Verso. It did not affect him at all. That charm. Which I thought was dumb for gameplay purposes because she has an ability where she charms and then he can get affected by that. So it was kind of like I felt like that was the same attack just in the fight, and yeah, I don't know what that was
I
about.
found a picto that gave you Lumina that made you immune to charm. I grinded that out and equipped it on everyone before the boss fight.
I didn't do that. That's smart.
I didn't. I should have figured because all the fucking enemies can charm you in this area.
Yeah,
I didn't even
yeah.
know
I
that.
didn't
I
think to do
fucking
that.
one shot all of them.
No, yeah, they
Jesus.
can charm you definitely, but so that what made it, that I had that on Monaco, and that made it so much funnier later because I forgot I had it on him. But when I was in that fight, I was like, oh, I forgot to take the useless picto off him. So in the Visage fight, when he was getting hit in the face with the mask, I was like, oh, that rings true because he's the one that has the anti-charm thing on him. So I know it's not for that, but I just thought it was really funny because it made it funnier for me that he has that picto and it's just bouncing off his face. And
I thought that was a charm. I forgot doing that,
also,
and I just went into the fight.
also, real quick, while we're on the topic of Monoko, he's wearing a talisman on his head, right? That's like a talisman or
Mask?
something. Like it's like red and has writing on it. Is it like? It reminds me a lot of like talismans you see in like oh, I don't want to in
Like,
Asian
all
films
the
with like.
Jestrals have faces like that.
They all have like masks.
But are they talismans? Like what are they? Because I think his is like his red maybe. Might be misremembering.
It
Yeah, Monoko
red
is
riding,
like
but-
unique among all the Jestrals we meet.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because I don't know, to me, I'm probably wrong about it, but it just felt like those talismans you would see like in like that they use for spirits
see that.
in Asian movies.
I'm trying to remember the Japanese ghosts. Chumpy, Compy, Kopi, Copy.
The frog one.
I can't remember.
know.
There's like a Japanese ghost that hops around and like I think it sucks your blood through his fingers.
Oh.
I can't remember, but I feel like I remember something where it's like a paper talisman you can use.
Yeah, because that's big in like.
And some anime I saw a billion years ago, so I can't even remember what they're called.
I mean, I might just be putting it to something that isn't it, but I just thought that was like, oh, I wonder if that's like some kind of.
It is long in that kind of shape,
And it has writing
I don't
on
know
it
if
too.
but it's not a Japanese game.
No, yeah,
I
that's
don't know if
yeah.
that's a reference they would make.
But I mean, we technically referenced him to Wukong already, so I mean, we already made one connection, which is Chinese.
but
so don't get mad
Yeah,
at us.
Chinese.
Don't
all
get
the
mad at us.
Jestrals have masked things with like writing on it. Like Monoko
Yeah,
does
that's
look unique compared to all the others, but yeah.
that's what I'm wondering if that maybe that has something to do with. I don't know.
I just figured because he didn't have like a face, so the
That
mask
could be
didn't
it,
affect him.
Because yeah, the other Jestrals are like wood people, right? And it's like their face is wood, and that's written
Monoko
on.
is too.
Is he all wood too? Because the fur kind
Yeah.
of throws. Okay,
You can
Huh.
see it well with his swimsuit on.
I put it on for a second and took it off because I was like, I don't need to be sexied out when I'm watching this game. But did you guys find the tuxedo for him?
Monoko?
No.
Yeah, Monoko. I found someone who sells fancy suits, so all the girls have like very
Oh,
nice like
yeah,
line
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and Monoko has a tuxedo.
They're all so expensive, and I'm constantly like strapped for cash, so I haven't bought any of them yet.
Where is
Oh.
this person?
He
next
has
to
a
the-
suit
The
and a top hat.
one head that has
Oh my god!
you have to beat by dodging it and letting it slam against the ground.
Yeah. I think at the back of the area there was a trader somewhere
Yeah.
around there.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah,
on-
Okay, so,
You found
I
it
found the
forever
area.
ago.
yeah, you
it's-
did.
yeah, forever ago. I guess there's also a guy that sells shit.
There's a trader
Yeah,
there.
so-
Yeah.
That
Okay.
enemy was in the middle. The traders to the left, and then straight back
And it is
there's
a
a
cave.
cave with some traders.
Okay,
Yeah, so I
sell,
I know where
like,
that's at.
weapons.
I'll have to. I must have missed it.
So I got all of those suits and I put it on all of them. On Loon and Ciel, it looks great. It's like a very like it's kind of like a sexy, strong, like sophisticated woman look,
My
and
favorite
then
kind of woman.
and then on the guys it just looks so bad, and the hairstyles look so bad. Minako looked cool because he had a tux and a top hat. That was cool, but
Okay.
I'm more into like the. I can see with the girls like, oh, this is kind of like a cool leather armory look, but with the suit, I was like, it doesn't really work out too well, so I didn't put it on. But you
That's
should
usually why
definitely
I
put
play girls in games. The fashion's way better.
it. Oh yeah, the fashion's so much better for the girls. Let me just put this armor right here, only protecting this
Oh
one
yeah,
spot.
Lune gets an
Only the
outfit that
crotch and
looks
the
like
nipple.
Siren.
She gets like
Yeah.
a yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a dancey
Yeah,
outfit.
Mhm.
I've had that equipped since I found it.
It does look pretty cool. Um, so this is the point of the game where I was like, oh, this area does remind me a little bit of Dark Souls. And I was like, how much better would this game be if it didn't have such a basic loot system and it had like where if you fight a boss, you can cut its tail off and then you can get like an armor from that or like a weapon from that, like how Dark Souls does for some of their bosses. Or like, hey, some of these random enemies will drop their armor, you know? I thought that'd be
That
so
would
cool in
be
this type of
so
game.
much to fucking program.
I mean, you not. I don't feel like it'd be too crazy, right? As me as someone who doesn't know anything about programming, but they give you free aim ability, so you think with that free aim, you'd be able to like shoot certain parts of their bodies off.
I mean, you do target like weak spots if they have them.
Yes.
You gotta find them.
So imagine like some Monster Hunter stuff where it's like, hey, you have this siren, and if you hit her, you know, like her freaking voice box, you get her voice. I don't know, some dumb thing like that.
I am a little surprised that there's not
It-
an enemy like the Monaco specifically. You just have to beat him. I'm surprised there's not like that mini game of let's hit a certain spot and then
Yeah, that
Monaco
might
gets
be a
it.
product
Yeah.
of this is like a small studio and this is
Mhm.
like their first game, wasn't it?
I don't
I
know.
think so. And I know they've been working.
But also, if that's the case, just don't put in the crappy romance section. Don't put in all these friendship sections. Take the time you put in that and put it into this. But yeah.
Just take the time, you do that, and then make a different game.
Yeah. Don't
Also
put in
add a
those,
battle pass.
these little things I don't care about and put in the effort for this niche thing that I want.
But it's
Who
such a
knows
good
if
niche
anyone
thing,
else wants
though.
it.
Like Monster Hunter is just built off of that. It's such a good thing.
Yeah, good. Okay. All right, take this out of your game and make it monster.
Yeah, I told you, add guns and battle passes and skins for me.
So what? Again, there's like, the siren picks up Lune. Lune does something, and then we win. Like what?
So same thing happened with Visage, where CL does something, blasts him in the
Yeah.
face, and pulls his mask off, and we win. And I'm just like, I don't understand why they got chosen. In that moment, I assumed Lune got chosen, whatever you pronounce her name, because she was the easiest to affect. Because she always hides her feelings, so she's never dealt with her feelings. So the fact that she was so easy to manipulate when she actually had those feelings exposed, that's why she grabbed her. But then it's like, if that was the case, how come she just out of nowhere blasted you in the face and then just you lose? That didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it didn't even have a second.
It's
form.
probably like similar to the CL where it's like she's overcoming that shortcoming, but they didn't communicate it too well.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that.
I
Maybe
guess
she
that's
was
right.
like, because Loon is like, hey, mission comes
Yeah,
first,
like
so
through
maybe
the
she's
whole
kind of snapped.
dungeon, she was kind of spacey and like
Mhm. Yeah.
like before the boss fight, I figured she was gonna be the one to do it because like on the previous one, CL kept making comments,
Mm.
and then she ended up was like, "Oh, is Lune gonna be the one that beats this one?" And I was like,
Mm. Yeah,
kind of because it wasn't explained. I feel like it's kind of like a obviously Mael's the main character in this situation, so let's just give Lune and CL something to do.
yeah,
Like if you don't explain it, it kind of just feels like that's what's coming on.
but see, when you think more about it, how we just did with like, oh, the Loon and the CL, it feels like a proper way. If you're just looking at it for face value, it could just be like, okay, they just randomly needed to do something, just because they're lesser characters and need some time. But if you look at it like character building, those were very big moments for them. Um, that's
But that's almost like not even like a scene expressing that. Though it's just she's gone and then we win.
yeah,
Like there
but
wasn't
I
like
think that's what you're
Lune
supposed to.
saying anything.
But that's the thing, though. It may be one of those things where it's like, if you look more into it, if you think more about it, like yourself as the player, you kind of start to see. Because even when you first get there and you guys get charmed, or they get charmed, Ciel was the first person to get charmed, and Lune was the last, and she was also the last to come out of it because it showed how like Ciel was able to overcome it real quick, and my L kind of overcame it, but Lune just never deals with her feelings. So it was harder. They actually Ciel had to shake her, like put her hand on her to kind of readjust her, like, hey, you're okay. So I think that was like the big thing at the end. She kind of was like, no, I need to push my feelings aside, and I, need to conquer it.
This was very much they did say this is a boss that affects your emotions.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
says you
I
don't
think
look
they
at it
just
too long.
didn't execute it as well as they could have. Like, I see the ideas behind it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The boss fight itself was really cool. She was like just
Cool.
throwing shit at you.
Yeah.
Like the smaller dancey enemies came up and whacked you with a bunch of different elements. Didn't struggle on any of it though. I beat it first try.
Yeah, not hard at all, but it's still really nice.
Low-key,
fight.
I feel like I missed most of my parries too, and I still.
Yeah, I still wasn't
definitely let down.
parrying much.
Are you getting the hang of it yet?
Yeah, so after I did both the axons, I went back to that ice mountain. I was struggling more there than both of the axons.
It's a hard area.
It does seem to be a higher level zone because I got a shit ton of upgrades for like level 20 plus for weapons.
Yeah, that's where I farmed
yeah.
like to get over leveled.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, and like I've started to parry some going through there.
That's good because
halfway through the game, let's do parry.
Because there is a condition, I think, if in the anger area where you can't dodge. It like put a thing that you couldn't dodge. Someone tethered Mael and she couldn't dodge. It was like chains all around her.
I'm assuming it's going to be a new status effect going forward too.
Yeah, probably
not being able to dodge.
Don't know what area it was in, but that's the first time I saw it, and it hasn't happened since.
I think I feel like it was the crying area.
Might have.
It happened like exactly once to me, and it wasn't a problem.
Yeah, because it didn't even hit the whole party like exhausted. It just hit one person in the party. But yeah, that area with all the flying stuff was cool. It's kind of disappointing. The actions were kind of talked up as being suicide missions, and then they were like really easy.
Yeah.
But still really nice areas. I think they just focused a lot on the cinematic parts of that area and how interesting the boss fights were. Yeah.
Yeah, overall, it's still
like
so
they
far.
had good
There's
level
little
design,
misses, I feel.
especially the siren one.
When they're not using AI. But I yeah.
That leads us to our next camp area.
Yes. So the second camp, Mael gives. Oh yeah, because the curator insists that Mael gives him the things.
For some reason.
Weird.
The first one.
Because they even make like Lune's like, why? Like,
which if that goes back to, I don't know if it's Gary Youngman or if it's what other connection, but it's like you're my person, so I only deal with you, kind of thing.
I don't know.
That makes it weird because when I go with Verso and upgrade weapons, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, and also I think when he does make the weapon, it's a weapon for Mael.
Yes, I equipped it right away. It's a pretty good one.
It's actually weaker than my current one, so I was like, damn, I'll just wait.
Yeah, I do have that in my notes. Is this going to be one of those things where you get the big weapon and it turns out it's garbage?
It might just be the fact that you
bad. You just got to upgrade it to the level.
Yeah, I think it's the fact that you put too much into you wasted all your 20s on the lower end weapons.
No, I needed those weapons. Well, I guess the fucking Lune one was a bust, but I like the one I have on Monaco. Whenever I use the proper mask on the wheel, everyone gets AP.
Okay.
Yeah, so she gives him the second one, and then she gets another vision just behind her. It's the woman who looks like the curator. She does like a blast, and Miles like
No face.
stunned by it.
Hmm.
Uh,
That's kind of it, isn't it?
yeah, for that bit, yeah.
Yeah, and she just asked the curator, "Who are you?" When she looked at him, because she's like, "There's a connection between you two, also." Um, yeah, and then that's really the last big thing. Besides, they have like a party.
Yeah, so they have a little party
Um,
to celebrate. They're about gonna go to the paintress. It turns out Verso stashed his wine inside Esquier.
It's making him throw
fucking
up.
super gross. Super terribly gross.
So
Just looks like he's
Esquier's
like a
vomiting
bag
up
of like hot
wine for
air.
everyone, except for Mael.
Yeah. She's a child.
Yeah, and she's like, "Do you have
And
apple
apparently
juice?"
that still matters.
Which
Yeah.
They give her apple
I
juice.
thought it was so stupid. Give her some wine, please. This might be her last day on Earth, because as far as they know, they're
She's
gonna go fight the
16,
Patriots.
like
I'm pretty
they're
sure they
like
could drink in
16.
France at 16,
Yeah,
right?
with
Um,
with their families and stuff. Yeah,
I feel like a little bit would be fine.
yeah.
It's weird that they didn't.
Maybe she
I
doesn't
just
want it.
think, yeah, because she did say how it's just like that's nasty. Yeah, 16 to 18 years old is usually what it is in France. But she did mention, she's like, you guys are gross. Like that stuff's nasty.
Yeah.
So she probably didn't want it. But I was also just like thinking of like the current world, or not even just the modern day world, where it's like, hey, you can go fight for the military and die, but you can't drink alcohol. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, well, I mean, this may be the last day on Earth for her. Let her take a sip, or at least a little drink with the entire group at once, a cheer or something, you know?
Yeah, like a drink at least.
Yeah, but then Verso walks
Um,
away, and
Yeah.
I thought it was weird that no one was like, "Oh, you're not gonna drink with us," and he just leaves, and it's like, I would.
Yeah, no one noticed.
No,
I
he said,
think
he's
he
like, "Oh, you
excuses
guys."
himself. Yeah.
Yeah, but at that point, it's like you should probably like, "Hey, we're all here, we're having fun, we're drinking your liquor or your wine," and then you just leave because you don't want to be here. So it makes you think, "Hey, something's up. Let me go talk." No one. They're getting drunk. They're just like, "I got wine now. Fudge that guy."
And then we get Renoir. Right?
First, so Verso just stands by the cliff looking at the monolith. Then Alicia comes up to him.
Oh, okay.
She gives him a letter. I
That's right. Okay. God, my memory's fucking terrible. I did this like fucking 3 days ago.
I just rewatched it. Yeah.
So she gives him a letter.
And then he takes off her mask and it's like, a beautiful sister shouldn't wear an ugly mask.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then they hug, and then Thump and Renoir's like, you embrace her, yet you condemn her to die.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Verso gets ready to square off, and I did write down his whole monologue. I'm not here to fight. Do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. And at this point, the camera's looking at the rest of the party. So,
Yeah. So is he talking about everybody?
yeah,
Like ending this ends everybody?
like, is the paintress like, does she like her existence fuel the world? Like,
I
the
I So this is where I thought too, like, okay, so if the Paintress dies because she creates the entire world, everything dies. I kind of already thought that for a while, but it also made me think maybe the Paintress was always around. Maybe she was always painting life, and then something happened to make her. Because when you go to the Paintress, she's like has her head down in her knees, and she looks sad. So I was thinking maybe she's always been what creates life, even before in Olumir. And then something happened that she just kind of had to split and destroyed everything and started doing all this stuff. So either way, if that was the case, killing her and stopping the Gomages is still going to destroy the world and all of life.
Maybe.
yeah. So Renoir continues.
I'm left with so many questions.
Yeah, so his next line, who really is the one painting death and who paints life instead? lives. Like, we exist and we will exist for as long as she wants, assuming the paintress.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You want to spoil what we have been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price, but are you willing to let them pay the price for you? May everything be decided before their very eyes, between the bars of their prison in the shadow of the monolith.
I have so many. I feel like this is going to lead into, if not a heel turn, at least a moment of like hesitation with Versa, where he's like, maybe I don't want to do this, and we're going to be like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah.
And maybe we have to fight
yeah,
him.
there's definitely going to be a moment where it's like Verso's like there's stuff he hasn't told us still. It's going to be like, hey, we don't like you right now because you should have told us this, and then it's going to most likely be up to Mael to make a decision of what happens. I just really hope. I mean, it's probably going to be this, but it just sucks that it sounds like it's going to be the hey, you kill her to stop the Gomage and stop all these people dying and all this horrible stuff, but you kill her, a ton, if not almost everyone you know is gonna die.
Yeah.
And maybe only the Nevrons will survive, and the I mean not the Nevrons, the Gestrals maybe would be survivors.
Being racist again.
Yeah, but maybe like if you kill her, that's what keeps the humans alive. She'll be gone. It'll only be Gestrals, but I don't know. Just who knows? It's gonna be a big decision where it's like a moral thing. Like, hey, should I kill her? Because
Yeah,
eventually,
there's definitely something else is gonna happen when she dies, and Verso knows it, and he's keeping it hidden from everyone else.
100%. He still has
Mhm.
secrets. So I had a theory because he talks about how his parents are artists and he's a different artist. What if the mask keeper is like some kind of representation of Gary Oldman, and the dancing person, Siren, is a representation of his mom, and that's their arts, the dancing and the mask keeper guy was talking kind of about paintings and stuff. I think. Well, Renoir mentions that too, or in the data cube. So what if that's somehow representations of? At least there's some connection between art styles.
Isn't there a third axon? I'm pretty sure when he was going over them, like there's
Yeah.
these two, and then there's also one flying, which we can't reach, obviously.
Super high in the
So
mountains, he
Or
said.
in a
oh
mountain.
yeah, that.
That's true, I guess.
So
Maybe it's his two dads. One's his mom.
yeah, so like if there's three of
I
them,
forgot about the third one. That there is
maybe yeah, and so like okay, so this one's Verso, and this one's the other sister that we don't know. Is that one also Alicia, or I don't.
Yeah, just saw like once again so much questions it gives
But
us.
there's also the dead one in Old Lumiere.
Yeah, so there's four at least that we know of.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Maybe we're just barking up the wrong tree. Maybe it's not has something to do with that. Maybe they're just powerful
Maybe,
beings in the world that you can get powerful weapons from.
Yeah, maybe.
I know with Sprong, when I fought Sprong, Verso does say that it was one of the Paint's, it was the Paint's first creation. And that's probably why it's really strong. But there are things that's like probably it is the oldest thing she's created. So there are some things out there that are.
The Sprong is one of the paintings or sculptures in the room in the mansion that's filled with them.
See, so that and the SGA plush and the gestural statue, like I feel like that can't just be for side art stuff. There has to be some. This is all some manifest. Maybe it is. If we got them get to the end and it's just a dream or something, I'm gonna be pissed. But maybe it is in some way. All of it's a manifestation, and that's why it's like, oh, your SGA is from the beginning of time because he was created when everything else was created.
So it's something with this family. Is it?
What if it's fucking Star Wars? How all this fucking drama happens and it's all just on this one goddamn family.
Yeah, could be that.
Yeah, if it's a dream, is it like one of the family is the paintress and she like trapped the others in here or something. I don't.
But what are the odds that the first expedition that goes out there, which was Renard, right? He was part, or Verso or Renard were part of the. What are the
Okay,
odds that
yeah,
it's
they
about
were
them?
alive in this world. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's all
we need more info. Unfortunately, they're not giving us enough to create. These are all just wild theories. What little things.
it takes so much willpower not to just speed run through to finish it or look up any of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
have so
need to
many.
know.
Well, I guess we'll find out next time.
Yeah,
I want to say we're getting close to the end of the act
Mhm.
yeah, I
on the next one.
imagine, well, we're at the very end of Act Two, and then there's a third act.
Hmm.
Like, we're gonna fight the Patriots now. What else is gonna fill up an entire act?
The double Patriot
False paintress. Oh no.
Uh, yeah, so,
and map because we basically covered the whole
well,
map.
there's a
Minus,
lot of
uh,
areas you can't reach because they're too high. So I'm guessing we're
Yeah.
gonna
so
get an ability to fly. There's like dive spots you
He's
can't
been
get
saying
to.
that.
I was gonna say yeah.
Eskill's been saying that
There,
forever. I want to fly. I want to
there
fly.
is there was an expedition data cube I found where they talk about submarines. So they've at least tried it. So
Well, I know you guys.
we can do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I know you guys have seen it when you go into the water and there's certain areas and you go above it and it says, "Oh, you
Yeah.
don't." SK doesn't have that ability yet.
Yeah. And then SK in one of the last camp things, he talks about his rock Sorry, which I imagine is the flying rock.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he says Clea gave it to him.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember, and I have a lot of footage. I didn't comb through all of it. Like the third bedroom, I'm pretty sure it said it was Clea's or something.
Hmm.
I'll go back to through it and like next time, or if you guys find it. I don't know.
Mm.
Also, like I was exploring, like backtracking a ton. If you go all the way back, like really out of the way, you can go to the beach where they landed.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
And
I didn't
yeah,
know that.
and those freaky hand-faced Nevrons are there, and they're fucking tough. I
Oh,
tried to
really?
fight some, and they fucked me up.
Wait, I did find an area like that. I didn't know that was supposed to be the beach where you landed.
Yeah,
It's like all shadowy
Yeah.
and awful, and
Oh,
there's a bunch of hands just standing
yeah.
around.
I'm gonna go
Those are
back
the
there.
ones from the opening. Yeah,
That's the land. Oh.
yeah.
And I found that area. I didn't know that was supposed to be that. I found it and went, oh, these guys are too tough. I ran in, grabbed whatever item was there, and then left. And they chased me around the whole fucking map. They chase you forever.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna go back
Yeah,
there.
and like, and you can see Lumiere on the map,
Yeah.
so
I have a
maybe you
feeling once
can
we can fly,
actually
we're gonna be
go
going
back there. I don't know.
I feel like we are.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, they also put a bunch of ability things on Gustav then, and he died.
That's true.
Yeah. Or maybe there was never anything there and they just put empty spaces to fuck with us.
God damn it. Yeah, so we'll find out next time.
Yeah.
Unless we got any other theories or closing arguments.
No, I was trying to think of theories when I was playing the game, and I was like, this is just giving info that I don't know what to do
It's
with.
it's just like, oh, this is great lore, and like I just can't comprehend it. Like it just
Yeah.
gives me even more questions. Like
Fucking a quarter of a riddle and I don't have enough.
yeah.
Yeah, it's because they give you so little that you have to infer a lot of things, and then we may find out all that was just bull crap. So yeah.
Well, find out next time, I guess. And as we always say here, don't forget to guard your truth with your lie.
Yep. Just lie to everyone.
A very common phrase.
A very common phrase normal humans say all the time.
Maybe it sounds better in French.
Yeah, probably.
I'll learn how to say. I'll say it next time. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.